Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd and 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
To the air, it's King. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Loveland. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Grabbed on the outside, it's Morris. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Back to pass, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go! Rita! Rita! Go!
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Trying to power it in. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball.
Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the ground with the back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here we go!
Dropping back, it's King. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. The screen by Devin. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying.
The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. To the air on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
2nd down coming up. Looking for a man, it's King. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown Wolverines! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Here we go.
Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat?
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to throw. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch down the right side. Running toward the tape. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Feeling some heat. That's caught. It's Morris. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're going back to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's King. He's got his man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They want to just keep throwing it. Going to try to get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
It's nice for this deep.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on second down. They're trying to get to it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Black 24. Black 20. Lasso. Lasso. Gorilla. Gorilla.
Looking downfield, it's King. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is a point where you just got to be able to foot.
Ready.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Moves.
He's gonna pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
Oh, I love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield, usually blocking so much. Nice job with a little play action, slide him, give him the rock.
The play action fake. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Fast motion from the offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Easy.
The give to the tailback. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Ready, ready.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short.
Clear. Clear.
Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's King. He finds his man. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On the double.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Edwards. Runs through the tackle. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
Igloo. Igloo.
They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
And that's a nice...
First down for this offense.
Green 25.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's King. It's complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. Afterburners coming. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the pummeling has started.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Cricket.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Loveland. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Here we go.
Off-play action on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy.